Hey guys, sorry I'm not wearing my glasses. I had to take them off due to a headache. Anyway, this happened today. This is actually pretty dang funny. Usually, yes, I do a YouTube live stream from video gaming to on Saturdays. Well, I'm also a member of a group called Denver Area Sci-Fi Fantasy Association, which is a group I've been trying to join since I was 19. I now can fully join because now my schedule for work is not as chaotic as it was when I worked at certain other places. And if my left eye is off center, if my left eye again is off center, it's because it's lazy and it's something that's normal. Anyway, here we go. I will be hosting for their channel, their YouTube channel. I will be hosting DASFA's YouTube channel. This is for archival purposes only. There is nothing I'm gaining from this because I do not want money from it. And it's something that needs to be done because not everybody can make the meetings and not everybody can remember to sign on to the virtual board. That thing, forget it. I told the association's director that I will be willing to help them with archiving and setting up an ability for people to actually see past events. Not to mention putting out our newsletter in a format where people who are visually impaired, need auditory assistance, and make it so they actually can either hear us reading off our events and making it sort of news-like, and also showing other things that we do in our given areas. This does not include the raffles. It does not include anything that is outside of the meeting. Now, for those who don't know what this is going to entail, will it mean my channel will be put on hold? No. I will still be doing my streams on Thursdays, like usual. I will still be talking to people on Thursdays and posting videos when I can. I will mention that last couple of days have been pretty trying for me, so I'm not going to be going too big. Starting on other events going on, starting in May is when the channel will launch. We will have an official launch date as soon as I get a hold of the director and we can start building the channel and do the archive. She tried to actually get the channel started this evening and total flop. What's cool about it is as soon as the channel does, we can start hosting live events through YouTube onto the platform. I'm not seeking that out entirely. I'm not trying to social media the entire group, which would alienate a lot of people who are older. I'm trying to make the channel as efficient to where an older person can actually find videos of, say, past authors who came through Denver, local events, and information about what our group is about. I also make it for younger people who are interested, and if we have writing workshops or events that some of these kids want to do, we have a way of getting them to do it, either virtually or physically. So that's the way the channel is supposed to run. That's the way I would like it to run, but I don't know how the director really wants to do this because at the spur of the moment, she said that because I was volunteering to do an archive of some past events onto video, onto my camcorder, which at the time I left at home. I'm stupid enough to do that. And set up an event where we can have different videos running where people can talk and still maintain a sense of, hey, this is what we do. Again, this is pretty much what was I was suggesting, because I wanted to make it as friendly toward people who are visually impaired, who need the audio. Also make it easy for people who cannot read the newsletter to have it read to them, or at least have a report and an idea of what's going on and the calendar. Because some people just aren't really good at reading a newsletter. I should know, I'm one of those poor saps who was so bored with our newsletter that I needed to actually go through and make it more digestible. Not that I'm getting on certain people but we're trying to move away from the 1980s style that this group has been in, because unfortunately the group has had no updates in a long time, and we're trying to get a younger crowd in. We're trying to get a group of we're not trying to chase out the older people. We're trying to actually integrate both old and new into the sci-fi and fantasy genres, including historical fiction, historical sci-fi fiction, which is my favorite with Turtle Dove and all that. I will mention that, again, this is an archival YouTube channel. It is set up that way. It is not for monetary gain. It's not for anything unusual, but that was the news I got today. And I'm actually pretty happy with it, because this girl really wants to span out. And secondly, I have really good friends in that group, so I'm really hoping to help them. All right, so the Electrophonic signing out. See you later.